Welcome back to Electrified Reviews. Today, we're going to be checking out the FT2 from VTUVIA. Propelling the FT2 is a 48-volt, 500-watt geared motor. Now, geared motors are typically lighter and offer more torque than their direct drive counterparts. They're ideal for stop-and-go scenarios, which is exactly what you'd want in a trike. You'll usually be slowing down for corners, and being able to get back up to speed is a plus here. Powering this trike is a removable 48-volt, 13-amp-hour LG lithium-ion battery. Removability is a feature I always appreciate, especially with trikes. It allows for indoor charging, and with a trike that has a larger footprint, this is awesome to see. On a full charge, the FT2 promises a range of up to 40 miles, though actual mileage may vary based on factors such as rider weight, terrain, and level of pedal assist used. I see most people likely hitting 30, but 40 doesn't seem super far out of the question. Speaking of going on this trike, you can do that by using the 5 levels of pedal assist. Now, this is pretty standard for the industry. 5 levels of pedal assist, we're used to it, we've seen it, it's nice that we have it here. The twist throttle, on the other hand, is there for when you need instant power. There's only one mode for that one, and that is go. The trike configuration allows for broader, more stable tires. Now, the ride feel of 2 fat tires is pretty sweet, so 3 of them, well, it's pretty dope. The FT2 has a 24 by 4 inch tire up in the front and 2 20 inch by 4 inch tires in the rear. Both those tires are Chaoyang, should I say all 3 of them? And they provide an excellent grip and help improve the overall stability of the trike. We do have a bit of an aggressive knob here, which is nice because it's going to help us in various weather and road conditions, and if we do need to take it onto a gravel or dirt path, these tires can handle that really well. The hydraulic suspension on the front fork is a welcome feature. It helps to absorb shock from bumpy rides, making the journey more comfortable. Now, a smooth ride also means less strain on the frame and components over time, so it's nice to see that we're taking care of our bike by taking care of our wrists and our butt and back and all that stuff. Now, these are entry-level forks, but even a little extra cushion can improve a ride feel substantially. The Shimano Tourney 7-speed rear derailleur is a solid choice for a multi-terrain e-trike. It allows riders to optimize their pedaling effort, depending on the terrain, hills, all that jazz. And paired with the Shimano SIS Index thumb shifter on the handlebars, this is an easy-to-use, intuitive setup for riders of all skill levels. Stopping power is handled by Tektro mechanical disc brakes. We've got 160mm rotors for those brakes to clamp onto. Now, we'd love to see hydraulic brakes on bikes of this weight, but the FT2 doesn't go terribly fast, so let's say they work and add better brakes to the wish list. Weighing in at 82 pounds, the FT2 isn't light, but that's to be expected from a trike. It can accommodate riders from 5 foot flat to 6 foot 2 and can handle up to 265 pounds of total weight. The FT2 retails for $2,499. While that's not cheap, for the features and build quality it offers, it's certainly competitive as far as trikes go. It's an interesting entry into the e-trike market and a very worthy consideration for anybody seeking stability and utility over speed. It also comes with a lot of extra features. It's got front and rear fenders. We've got a big rear basket for carrying stuff around. We also have the optional front basket as well, so you can really haul around quite a bit of things here. But enough talk, let's head outside for the ride test. Alright guys, we are out here for the ride test on the trike from VTUVIA. Now, it also does come with a front basket. I haven't attached it for the ride test. One thing people usually notice as soon as you start putting on front baskets is usually these will get tangled up in here, but because all of the cables go off to one side and they left us plenty of cabling here, it does work pretty well with the front basket. So normally that's something that people will miss out on when they put on a front basket. They just kind of throw it on there. They don't think about how it's going to steer, but they nailed it right here, adding the extra cabling for us here. And we've also got, kind of while we're up here, we've got these brakes here. Now, because these are mechanical brakes, this isn't a big deal. I've had some hydraulic ones, and that just doesn't work out very well locking in those hydraulic brakes, but locking in the mechanical ones, not too shabby. And then this isn't going to go anywhere, which is excellent. Because it is balanced, there's no kickstand or anything on it. It will roll away from you if you don't have those brakes on or have it at the right angle. So if you've ridden a trike, you know what I'm talking about. Now, as you can see, we do have those smaller fenders, and they look cool, right? From like a looks perspective, I think they're kind of cool, simple, rugged, industrial kind of looking. But I feel like they could probably wrap around a little bit more and give us a little bit more, just a little bit more protection. But other than that, they look good. They come installed, so not really a big deal there. Huge, wide basket in the back. It would be cool to see some sort of insert, and I'm not sure if at this time VTUVIA is selling anything as far as like an insert goes, but it would be cool to see something custom that drops in to it. That'd be pretty sweet. And then we've got our integrated rear light back here, which again is a nice feature to have, especially on a trike. If we have this all loaded up and they can't really see what you're doing over there, we do have that to let people know, hey, I'm coming to a stop. So that is pretty sweet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for just sort of some of the stuff that we're looking at here. Let's go ahead and hop on for the ride test. We do have motor cutoffs on the brake, so I'm gonna have to take off that brake. So we're good to go. Now we're not really rolling anywhere because, well, I haven't started pedaling and we are on a fairly flat surface. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Press the power button over here. Kaboom, it's gonna roar to life. And let's test a couple things. So pedal assist level, we're in 0. And our throttle's still gonna work, so just something to keep a note of. Normally we like to see that the throttle's not gonna work in pedal assist level 0, but you know, it'll be your trike, and so you'll know what to do with that. We got pedal assist level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not labeled, but we do have those nice little bars that climb up there. And it looks like no matter what level of pedal assist we're in, we do have access to what initially appears to be the full throttle here, which should take us up to about 20 miles per hour. So not too shabby there, like to see that. Going to do a braking test in the shade because it's Texas and it's still hot out here. Oh, nice. Got all the tires skidding to a stop there. So even though these are mechanical, and if you were carrying a lot of stuff, this would be a nice thing to see upgraded to hydraulic, but they work really well. I don't really have any complaints about the brakes. Let's try to do just the front one. We'll do just the front one. We'll do about a nice 15, 16. Let's hit just the front. Nice, easy controlled. And the back ones were the ones that were skidding out when we were doing it before. So let's go ahead and pedal assist level 1. Let's just figure out, I'm gonna stop real quick. Should have shifted. Go ahead and shift through those gears there. Pretty decent shifting, could probably get tuned up a little bit. Pedal assist level 1, 4 miles an hour. Pedal assist level 2. 7 or 8 miles per hour. Pedal assist level 3. 10-ish miles per hour. Go ahead and stop and turn up here. Pretty low latency on the cadence pedal assist here. So then that's just me, like if I stop pedaling, pretty good at stopping the motor noise. And then when we're at speed, it's about a pump until we, until we get more juice from the motor. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, I get about 13 at 3. Pedal assist 4, taking us up, shifting up here. Probably gonna get us to about 16 is my guess. The stop sign's hindering us a little bit from testing that out. Now, one thing I do like is there's no delay between the throttle and the pedal assist. So if you go back and forth between those two things, sometimes it kind of shuts off, figures out what it wants to do, and then gives you power back. But, well, they're gonna let me go. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got friendly people around here. Give me the old Texas nod here. And we're gonna cruise on in here about 20, 18-ish. Do a little stopping. Too easy. Too easy, folks. All right. Now, with trikes, one of the main questions I've seen people ask is, how easy is it to tip? Well, today, we're gonna find that out. Not at this speed though, not at first. Let's go ahead and go this way. I'm trying to figure out which way has the least amount of stop signs. So we're going about, I want to do it like 5. Let's see, so 6, about 5 miles per hour when we hit a turn. So at 5 miles per hour, I can turn it over. Let's see. If I take up the whole road, that's not a big deal. But if I want to, I can kick it off onto 2 wheels, which if you're cool, you just do for fun. You know what I mean? And then it's kind of like, well, how much control do you have over it? Well, let's find out. Let's get a little bit of a turn there. And we're on 2 wheels, baby. Gotta get a video of that. Gotta get a video of that. Come on, guys. Let's go find a good spot. Get a video of that. So even if you put it up on 2 wheels, you still are able to maintain control of it, which is pretty cool, especially if you enjoy having fun. But obviously, I'm like leaning and I'm trying to do that. So if you are not trying to spin it, well then gosh darn, you know, not gonna do it. So like I said, guys, it is doable, but as you see, I'm throwing my weight into it. And if you are, you know, slowing down, gonna go see an estate sale, I mean, it doesn't really tip on you there. And you know, it probably works even if you're not going to an estate sale, would be my guess. But it all depends on your use case, you know? What the heck, is this a jump? We hitting this? No, I'm just kidding. We are not hitting that. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get real now. Pull some Dukes of Hazzard on them. Now, the grips here, they do move a little bit. There's no locking mechanism here. And these are just sort of like these standard, you know, lower end rubber ergonomic grips. So it definitely is a spot that they could do a little bit of upgrading, especially if we're looking for something that's a little bit more comfort or, you know, safe from the perspective of, yeah, like we want locking mechanisms on there so we can keep control of the bike. All right, where's this estate sale at, guys? Can turn this into a flipping video. Not on the trike, but you know, find some good stuff, sell it on eBay, make a profit, hustle, hustle, hustle. Gary V, shout out Gary Vaynerchuk. Love you, Gary. Guarantee that Gary's not watching this video though. Why? He's got stuff to do, he's hustling. All right, 10 to 4, it says turn around. Hit a Yui. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's down here. Where's this house? It does say till 4, and I'm pretty sure it's 5, so could be. Yeah, it's probably that house there. Guys, I'm sorry about that. We came all this way for nothing. But you know what? It's never a waste when we're together. Whew. All right, guys. I think that is going to do it for our review on the trike from VTUVIA. If you guys are, you know, considering purchasing this trike, I guess I don't know how to speak anymore.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all